Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be playing some more Bugsnax, but today's gonna be a special video. Instead of doing, running around doing tasks and all that stuff, we're gonna be ranking every Bugsnax by how I think they would taste. So let's get right into this. And if you like today's video, then like and subscribe so you can join the Piece of Bread, which is my YouTube channel. Because according to YouTube, a large percent of you guys watching aren't subscribed, so let's try to change that. But anyways, let's get into it. If you have any preferences, like this should be ranked higher than it did, then just comment down below because I will read them. Yeah, I'm gonna be ranking them from 1 to 10 all the way through in order. Anyways, let's start with Bunger. I don't know about you, but I love burgers, and burgers are one of the best things on earth if they don't have tomatoes in them, because tomatoes make them wet. Curly fries are also amazing because fries and burgers are like the go-to combo for any American. So, obviously, 10 out of 10. Burgers are awesome. Next up is Frieder. I don't like fries, but only if there's ketchup on them. Like, I don't like fries with ketchup. And it's literally like 8 fries inside of a ketchup packet. And I hate ketchup, man. I don't know why. I don't like putting ketchup on my foods, but if it's already on there, then I'll eat it. I don't know why. I'm weird. But they look like just normal, regular, untouched fries. So, especially, it depends where they come from. Because if they're coming from, like, McDonald's, it's easy 10 out of 10. But if it's coming from, like, I don't know, Arby's, then, ew. So I'm going to go 10 out of 10 because they look clearly like McDonald's fries. Long, and then some short and really crispy, and super salted for no reason. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Next up is shish kebabs. I don't know about you, but I hate like when people heat up fruits or like anything that's supposed to be like wet and sweet. Why would you heat that up, and why would you give that to me? The entire point of a tomato, it's supposed to be juicy, it's supposed to be sweet, and you cook that up with some meat and a mushroom. Could you also guess that I don't like mushrooms? This shish kebab is everything wrong. If it just had 3 meats on it, or maybe it didn't like roast the freaking tomato with it, then that'd be chill. But like, why? Not to mention, Bugsnax are all or nothing deal, and you're gonna be having toothpicks in your mouth for the next like 5 days. It's like eating a cactus. Nobody wants to do that. 4 out of 10. It's gonna suck. Speaking of all-in-one deal, this is gonna be absolutely terrible because its legs looks like it has like the stuff in your ear, a bunch of earwax on the tip, and some stick and paper. That's gonna taste absolutely disgusting, but it doesn't really change because I'm probably not the only person who tries to open a sticky like lollipop that's been like in the sun for like the past like hour, and like a little paper gets stuck on it and you just eat it anyways. So it's still good. It depends what flavor it is, because I hate cherries, but strawberry is decent, so I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. Next up is white strappy. I don't trust different color foods, like white carrots, I guess blackberries are different, but like I don't like different color foods. It makes me think you did something to them to get to the state. I mean, what's the point of growing to be white? That's like the beginning stage. It makes me feel like they just plucked an unripe berry right off the bush and fed it to me. This is absolutely disgusting. So 2 out of 10. Probably tastes different too. Next up is Dr. Sodi. Dr. Pepper is like the rip-off of Coca-Cola. I don't know why, but I feel like it was not meant to be like it was like half of a drink. There was supposed to be something else, but then they didn't put it in there and just released half a drink, and it doesn't taste good. Not to mention, there's no way you're gonna gather 4 peoples. Like, you're not gonna gather 4 peoples to like drink one thing. That's gonna be over in a solid like second. Not to mention, tinfoil does not taste good, and it's also very sharp. And I do not feel like puncturing my organs. So 2 out of 10. Next up is weenie worm. I like and hate hot dogs. I don't like the buns of hot dogs because it makes me feel weird. Like, I don't like the holding, the texture. Also, like, if my grind, like, I don't feel like all right with like my hands holding a food and then eating it. except for like if it's supposed to be held like a burger or like fries. So I usually just eat this with a fork, but I'm gonna have to get brave. It seems like it's not even cooked, so it's just raw meat slapped between two patties. So it doesn't look that appetizing. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. At least there's like nothing on it, because like I said, I hate putting like extra toppings on my food. I like it just, if it's on there, it's on there. But if it isn't, I'm not putting it on there. Next up is cob hopper. I like corn only if it's off the cob, because I don't like having to scrounge around looking for all the little kernels that I left on the corn when I could just grab a spoon, take them all off, and then eat them. It's so weird. Not to mention, did you know that if you like open a fresh thing of corn, there's a bunch of hair on it? That's disgusting. Why would I want to eat that? Not to mention the grass bits. Ew. So, like, also the kernel. I don't know why they sell it on the cob, because like the cob is there and you like, what are you supposed to do with it? Throw it in the trash or shove it up your butt? I don't know. You're supposed to do something with it. Maybe like it's edible, but I don't know. So I just usually throw it away, and it makes me feel like I'm missing out on something. So 2 out of 10. Corn's decent if it's off the cob. Next up is crispy snack pod. Chips are amazing depending on what chips it is. It looks like maybe a Lay's chips, maybe Ruffles. I'm gonna say Ruffles because like the blue packaging. So Ruffles was like one of my favorite chips, like chip brand for like a while, until I realized what like flavor is. Because these are just regular potato chips, but instead of being like flat so they don't like hurt your teeth or hurt your gums, they're just wrinkly, and for some reason, I don't know why, but it hurts the top of my mouth, and it's really annoying. If I eat like more than 5, it starts to hurt. So, chips are good, but you gotta have some flavor in it. I'm gonna do 6 out of 10. It's kind of bland. Next up is strawberry. I love strawberries. Strawberries are awesome. They're one of the best fruits. But I don't really have anything to say about it. It's just one strawberry. Like, if someone comes over to your house like, hey, you hungry? No, I had a strawberry. Like, what are you talking about? That's not, like, enough to make me not feel hungry anymore. I need more stuff. So, it's, like, decent, but, like, why not, like, I'd rather have a big thing of strawberries. I can't just eat one. And most strawberries are squishy, so I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. Next up is pickle. Pickles are amazing if they are bought from the right place. For example, McDonald's pickles taste like Satan's crap. I don't know. Tastes disgusting. It tastes like it came from the bottom of the underworld. But if you buy them for like a produce place that's supposed to sell produce and doesn't like spray their crap with like pesticides, like not clean it, then it's great. And depending on the pickle brand, again, if they're the big pickles, those are, oh my god, those are a whole different story. But if they're the little small teeny pickles, those are like crunchier, and I like them. I like them more. Do not take that out of context. But yeah, these look like massive pickles in one jar, and I'm not in the mood for eating glass, especially when like there's gonna be no crunch, except for, you know, my teeth probably shattering. So like 4 out of 10. I like would pluck them out of the jar, but maybe it'll like turn to mush. I don't know. Bugsnax are weird. Next up is Rudel. Carrots are one of the best vegetables, and they're probably are the best vegetables if you like are not counting tomatoes as a vegetable, because who does that? They're obviously a fruit. But yeah, like if you're going to eat a vegetable and you have to eat a vegetable, go for carrots. Carrots are awesome. They're like the nice, like, chill version. Like, they're not too sweet, but they're not too savory. They're like not too hard, but they're not too soft either, to make you feel like you're just eating like straight water. So it's a nice 5 out of 10. It's decent. Next up is white carrots. I don't like miscolored fruits. I've already said this, and I just feel like it's like another vegetable. I don't feel like it's I feel like this might be like another vegetable, like maybe a radish or something that gym membership is paying off. I don't feel like enticed to eat this. I don't like the look of this. So I'm gonna say like 3 out of 10. This looks weird. Next up is green olives. It's an olive. It's an olive. So olives get the worst here, being 1. I couldn't even tell you what like if it's a vegetable or a fruit, because it looks like a fruit. It looks like it would be, like taste kind of like a grape, but then, hey, this tastes disgusting. It tastes like a pickle tried to be sweet and put sugar all over itself. It's absolutely disgusting, and its tongue is upsetting me. What 0 out of 10? Out of here. I don't like olives, and I don't think anyone does. If you put it on your sandwich, you're disgusting. Next up is inch wrap. Wraps are one of the best foods on earth. They're better than burritos because I feel like you can put way more stuff in wraps. I don't know why. And just looking inside of this thing, it looks absolutely delicious. It looks like if you put rice and everything else that you would normally eat with other foods into one. And it just looks like, look at that. That looks delicious. I want to eat it now. So 7 out of 10. It looks really good. Not to mention, it's technically the only vegan option in this world of sweets that isn't gross or like isn't gonna like fill you up. God, this video is gonna have so many comments. Next up is sandopede. Sandwiches are like the go-to food. If you're at home, you gotta eat either the middle of the sandwich, which is the best part, come on now, or this part of the sandwich, which everyone hates. Who eats the rim of the who eats the rim of the loaf? That's why my picture is it doesn't have the rim. It's just a loaf of bread from the really in the middle. Yeah, just chill. We are only the middle parts of the bread. No one likes the outer parts. But the thing is, it did everything wrong. Who puts tomatoes on a sandwich? You put tomatoes on a burger, and that's going too far. Next up is turkey from your Thanksgiving dinner. What are you doing? The cheese is okay. Pickles can stay there. The lettuce, I don't put lettuce in a sandwich. You're doing too much. And then you put the yellow onions. What is this, Subway? The sandwiches are supposed to be simple, just taste good. They're not supposed to have complex flavors. The sweet of the tomato, the savory of the onions, the tang of the pickles. I don't know. It's not supposed to have that many flavors. The thing that I just go for is 4 pieces of meat, 2 pieces of cheese. Perfect. And maybe if I'm feeling excited or I want some extra flavor, I put 1 or 2 pickles. But that's it. You don't need to do all this extra stuff. And the sub sandopede is even worse because it has regular onions. And regular onions are, I think I like yellow onions better. So I'm going to put sub sandopede 2 out of 10. Sandopede is just 1 out of 10. That's disgusting. Next up is ruby peel bug. I can't tell you if this is a grapefruit, if this is a blood orange, or an actual orange, put in actual blood. You can tell me, but I don't care because I don't like grapefruits, blood oranges, or oranges covered in blood because I don't like steel oranges. So I'm just gonna say this is an easy 1 out of 10. This is disgusting. This looks unappetizing. The possibilities are endless, and I don't like any of the possibilities. So how about we just ignore it and get back to the good stuff with caramel pop tick. I can take caramel or caramel. The thing is, I don't like saying caramel or caramel because there's too many sayings of it. Because there's people who say caramel, people who say caramel, and then the internet that says caramel. Because that's apparently one of the words that I've never heard. So I don't know how to say it, and I don't think anyone knows how to say it because we're all saying the wrong thing. But anyways, popcorn is a really good food, but that's a little too much caramel. I don't know why they dropped it in a bucket of caramel. I don't know why they did that. It's only a little bit. It's you put a little bit of caramel, maybe 1 or 2 cinnamons, and then you're done. You don't need all that. So I'm gonna say it's 4 out of 10. It's not that good, but it's decent compared to the other things we've seen. Next up is Twisty Snack Pod. I love pretzels. I like the crunchy ones, the small crunchy ones in the bag, and that's exactly what you're getting here. Whenever I have a bag that's a bunch of foods, little snacks mixed together, I always go for the other foods, so the best thing can stay last, which is the pretzels. I love pretzels. Whether it be soft or hard, oh my god, this sounds weird. But I just like pretzels, man. Soft pretzels are they're okay. I'll eat them. They taste pretty good. But the hard ones that have like the crunch to it, I don't know why. I love crunchy stuff. I don't know why. But they're just good, man. 7 out of 10. These are awesome. Next up is Wee Melon. Miwan. I don't however you want to say it. I don't know what this is. I think it's like a watermelon, but like the center of it is cut into like a ball shape. I would love this. If this was an actual thing, which it may be, this would be delicious. Because, first of all, the one thing that I hate about watermelons is all the seeds. Why does it have so many seeds? And yet you're saying, oh, you can just get a seedless watermelon. I don't know what those are. I don't know how to tell the difference. Because if I want to tell the difference, I would have to open it up to see if there's any seeds. Like, I can't tell the difference by just looking at it. Unless, like, someone, like, explains, this one, like, this pattern is different or whatever, some voodoo crap it is. I don't know how to tell it. So I'd rather just eat little watermelon bites with all the flavor, none of the mess, and none of the hard frickin' black seeds. I frickin' hate the black seeds. They're so annoying. But yeah, this is an easy 8 out of 10. This is everything I want in a watermelon, but no seeds. Because you already know it's a weak Bugsnax, and you can easily tear those unconnected seeds right off of its body. So 8 out of 10, easy. Next up is Mama Melon. No one's gonna eat this whole thing. How did Chandler like shove this thing down his gullet? And I know this thing has seeds because when he did eat it, we saw its seeds whenever he was eating it. So this thing has giga seeds. It had like 3 massive ones in one slice. This thing's just gonna be straight insane to eat. Not to mention the binds make me feel uneasy. This is just like a 3 out of 10. This is gonna take you like a solid week to get through. Maybe like 6 days to get through. This is just weird. Next up is Weebles. I've never tried a kiwi, and apparently I've never seen one because I've seen them so many times, and I've never remembered having this brown crap on it. I don't know what this is. Is it like the rind, like an orange, or is it like an apple? It's like you can like eat the outside. I don't know, because there's a spoon in it, and it makes me think it's like an orange. You can't eat the outside, but it probably tastes gross, so they just scoop out like the inside. But then, like, it's so thin, and it makes me think I can eat it. I've never tried one. I don't know what they taste like, but I'm not taking any chances with the brown stuff. Not to mention the little like poop nuggets for legs. That's weird. So I can't really rate it since I've never tried it, but I'm just gonna say solid 5 out of 10. I don't know. Next up is a crapple. Crapples or apples are one of the best foods on earth. I love apples. They were my favorite fruit, and they're probably like in the top 10 of my favorite foods. These are awesome. Except if it was anything other than Red Delicious. Red Delicious is good. Like, if you don't know, there's different types of apples. The way that people differentiate them is like the green one's sour, and I call it Granny Smith because it's a fun name. The other one is red, and I don't know the name because most of them are red, and like they have different tastes depending on like which one you have. Red Delicious are like really good, but my favorite is Honey Crisp because I don't know, it's like the perfect amount. Like one side is like sour and the other side's super sweet. So it's so good. I don't know why. I'll eat like 5 of them in a day. They're just so good. Red Delicious is like mediocre. It's not that good. It's not that bad. So I'm just gonna say it's like I'm gonna say this is hard. 6 out of 10. Would have been a 10 out of 10 if it was a Honey Crisp. Next up is Pineapple. Pineapples are good, but they're too spiky to eat. And like I said before, it's an all or nothing deal. So if you're gonna eat this, you're gonna have a cactus in your mouth for like the next 5 minutes. So I don't feel safe eating this. Not to mention, it's a tarantula and it looks disgusting. I'm horrified of spiders. I'm not like, I won't like go full like. I won't like scream at the top of my lungs if I see a spider and like jump on a table or something and like a desk and something to get away from it. Like they just freak me out when I first see them. Like I get a little jumpy, like and then I smack with my shoe. But like this massive thing running around, no, that's not happening. I'm not eating that. It's 4 out of 10. That's just weird. Next up is oranges. I like oranges, but the thing is I don't eat them because I don't know why, but I can't get the outer thing off without using my teeth. And the taste that you get when you get the outer rim off is disgusting, and I don't like it. So I'd rather just, like, not eat them because, like, what's the point? And I only like cuties. Like, I'll eat, like, the normal ones, but they don't, like, taste that good to me. Since it's already cut, I'm going to say I'll eat it for, like, 5 out of 10. But, like, I just don't like eating them in real life because they're not always cut for me. And then I have to cut it with my teeth, and then it takes forever because I don't, like, really have long nails. They don't get that long. So, yeah, 5 out of 10. Next up is raspberry. I don't know why, but raspberries are so squishy for no reason, and I don't like it. I feel like it's, like, rotting if it's that squishy. Like, if it's a strawberry, like, it's hard, it's, like, not on, like, the super tough side, but it's also not, like, super squishy. Like, I could, like, touch it with my finger, and it, like, implodes on itself. So, raspberry they just always feel like they're, like, full of mold, and I don't trust them. They also don't taste that good, so 3 out of 10. Next up is grape Skeeto, or green grape Skeeto. I personally like purple grapes. They taste better, in my opinion. But I hate mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes, absolutely. Mosquitoes are the worst thing on earth, and I probably will not be able to handle having, like, in my head, I'm just thinking that there's this little bug that likes to, like, suck the blood out of my body. It's in my body, and it has a sharp thing, and it's probably gonna cut, like, one of my organs wide open to, like, suck the blood out, and it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to go to the doctor, as well as gonna have to, like, shove a grabber thing down my throat. I don't know. I just don't trust it. 3 out of 10. I don't, like, grapes are decent, but I like the purple ones better. Next up is Snackery. I've never had a daiquiri, and I don't think I want to because I hate tropical drinks, so 2 out of 10. I don't know. Next up is Tropical Bug. Now, I had to look up the fact that this was an actual thing that they did in Hawaii, because apparently they do roast pineapples, onions, and shrimp on the same thing and expect you to eat it, which is absolutely disgusting. First of all, roasting pineapples. I already told you, I hate when wet foods that are supposed to be sweet are now, like, dry, and they taste like now bitter. That's disgusting. It's like the same thing why I don't like pineapple pizza. Anyone who does like pineapple pizza is a psycho, and every normal person knows that the only good, like, type of pizza is pepperoni pizza. Maybe cheese. Cheese is okay. Like, anything meat except for ham. Just pepperoni. Pepperoni's king. Cheese is okay. Meat lovers pizza, that's decent too. But like why would you put shrimp, onion, and pineapple on the same thing? That's like the 3 different types of tastes. We got like a sour, then we got like a, I guess, like, onions are like savory, and then we have like kind of like a bitter tang with the shrimp. Like, what are you doing? You're doing, like, all of the flavors. I just need, like, 1, maybe 2 flavors. So, like, why are you, like, putting the whole spectrum? It's just like with the Sanopedes. You're putting too much stuff on one thing. Just keep it simple, people. Next up is Lovely Sweetie Fly. I don't know why, but these heart-shaped, like, lollipops during Valentine's Day smack to an unbelievable degree. Oh, by the way, this is like 3 out of 10. But these are, like, delicious, man. I don't know why. They're just super good. I think it's probably because, like, you know, like, they try to make it good so, like, you can give it to your girlfriend or whatever, or, like, mom, I don't know, but they taste really good, because, like, since when you're trying to buy candy during Valentine's Day, all you get is these things, and it's super annoying. So I guess like I don't know, these things, like, are good, but they're kind of annoying because they're like, they spawn everywhere. Not in the game, but, like, in real life. Like, go into, like, the sweets aisle, all of a sudden you see, like, 50 bags of these things. So I'd say, like, 8 out of 10. These things are good. Anyways, next up is Baja Cockroach. And I don't like seafood in my tacos. Mexico, they're doing it right, putting just meat, cheese, sour cream, maybe a little lettuce. Put in all this stuff, it looks like cereal inside. It looks like they just slapped cereal texture and put it in there. Not to mention, like, it's a soggy shell and it's over here getting sand all up in its business. This thing looks disgusting and will probably taste disgusting too, because it's wet, it has a weak shell, there's sand all over the place, and it looks like cereal inside of a taco shell. That is disgusting. The peppers are okay. Maybe I'll like take them off, like rip those things off. But like everything else, disgusting. Out of here. Absolute 1 out of 10. Next up is Waff Stack Rack. I personally think that waffles are way better than pancakes. Anyone who thinks differently is wrong. You're just wrong. Because think about it. Sausages, they're like way meatier than bacon. I don't know how to say it, but bacon, yes, it's crunchy, but most of the time it's soft. So it's soft, but then there's like a small amount of it. If it's going to be soft, I might as well just have a sausage, because it like tastes better, and like there's more of it. Like if you eat one shrimp of bacon, you're not gonna feel anything. It's like you just like had gum. It's like it didn't affect your hunger bar at all. Like we're playing Minecraft. But if you eat a whole sausage, you'll be like relatively full if you eat a whole sausage. And like obviously, like I said, waffles are better. So that's an easy like 10 out of 10. Waffles are one of the best breakfast foods ever. Next up is Grumpy Snack Pod. Gummy bears are one of the best sweets on earth. These are so good. I love gummy bears, especially if we're talking about like those Haribo gummy bears, not like those rip-off gummy bears that you get on like have you ever been to Cold Stones and you ask for like, can I get gummy bears in my ice cream, and they give you like these rip-off gummy bears from like 2000 and like all the way back in like 1782. I don't know. Like they're from like decades ago, and they're over here serving it in like a nowadays ice cream place. Like, can I get Haribo? Haribo is the only bear that I want. Haribo is better than Winnie the Pooh. Get out of here. So these are good because they look official and not like those off-brand crap that you get at the Cold Stones. I swear, if they just had Haribo, so good. Anyways, this is easy, like 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. These are awesome. Then there's Crapple. Green apples are like, I don't like green apples. Like, it's too much sour, and I feel like it should be sweeter. It makes me feel like I'm eating a vegetable. So, like, 4 out of 10. They're not as good. Next up is Grape Skeeto, but the purple one. So, I'm gonna say it's 6 out of 10. Grapes are good when they're, purple, not green. Making me think I'm eating, like, a celery shaped into a ball. Next up is Squeeble. Making it gold just retextured it. It's like we're playing Fortnite. You can't just make the same skin over and over again, but with a little tint of this color. You can't do that. You have to feed me something actually different. Not to mention, like, the spoon is now made of gold, and my body will probably never, like, get wet again. Because, like, gold's some mystical crap or something. I don't know. But yeah, this just looks unappetizing, because now, like, there's little orange specks on the kiwi, and it makes me think it, like, got some sand on it and it's stuck because the lava fondue is, like, right next to it. Just, no. 3 out of 10. Next up is Greater Kokomite and Lesser Kokomite. These are things that are on the same category because they're both disgusting, because coconuts are dumb. Like, it's hard for no reason to get the, like, trash inside of it. Don't even say, like, oh, like, what if you, like, drink coconut water? Coconut water is disgusting, and there's no coconut water inside of it. There's none. Absolutely none. Even for Greater Kokomite, there's nothing in it. It's just a coconut with the white stuff in it, and then 2 straws. That's dumb. Like, why would I eat this? This is a 1 out of 10. Absolutely disgusting. Next up is Lost Soducks. Sparkling water tastes like TV static. It tastes like booty. It tastes like dirt. It tastes like mud. It's literally TV static. Like, I'm not talking about like nowadays TV static. I'm talking about like in the early 2000s TV static. Or like that error sound that you hear everywhere. Like that's what it tastes like. That's what it tastes like. It's absolutely disgusting. I hate sparkling water. Like, if anyone offers me, hey, you want some sparkling water? No! Give me some dang tap water. Like, what are you doing? Why would you feed me this? Give me something that is actually edible. Like, no one's gonna gather up 4, like, people to drink sparkling water. Like, what are you? Like, that's disgusting. It's like rip off. It's like if they try to make water taste good, but water's decent. So why did you try to mess it up? Like people at HQ over here, like, what if we made water into a soda? And the boss is all like, yes. Like, what is wrong with you? This is absolutely disgusting. 1 out of 10. Next up is Noodler. Ramen's awesome. I don't know why I like ramen, but again, too much is in this. Like the ham and then the eggs, I don't like that. Like, I'd rather just have the noodles. Maybe you can keep like the ham if I'm feeling like generous, but the eggs, they're just not good. The broth makes it like super spicy, and I think I would love that. It's like that stuff, like if you ever like seen in those spicy videos where like they have like the spicy ramen and they're like eating it, that'd be good. But then I have to eat it with chopsticks because they don't have like a fork. I don't know who eats ramen with chopsticks except for like anime nerds, which I am one, so I don't know like why we're doing this. So yeah, easy 8 out of 10. Like, noodles are awesome. Next up is Pelotos, which is like a popsicle but now fruity, and I don't like fruity stuff. I don't like fruity flavored stuff unless it's like candy. This is not candy, and it like popsicles should taste like the stuff they're based on. They shouldn't have different flavors. They shouldn't have like different flavors, because one of them looks like kiwi, the other one looks like strawberry, and the other one looks like pineapple or mango. And I like 2 of those I don't like, and one of them I don't like flavors of. I don't like flavored stuff that is strawberry. Flavored strawberry stuff is just weird. Next up is Banopper. I don't like bananas, and I don't like different colored food. So you combine the 2 things that I dislike about foods and combine them into one, and then have it hop around. Because I feel like this thing absolutely murdered something. And I also feel like maybe it took a dip in the hot spring, because I don't know, it looks super tanned. And part of it looks burnt, like the top right here looks absolutely burnt, and I don't like bananas, and I don't like the way it looks. So 2 out of 10. This looks like questionable. Next up is Flamin' Cheepoof. I like hot things. Like if I like spicy foods. Like hot things would refer to all food that come out hot and ready. The point is, I like spicy foods. Spicy foods are all right. Like, if you give me like a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, I won't be like, ew, I don't like spicy stuff. Like, I'll eat them. Too much spice is like on fire. Like, I feel like my tongue's on fire. That's when you pass the bar. But it's like a little spice, like some Takis or something like that. That's okay. I'll deal with that. So it's a nice like 6 out of 10. It might burn my tongue a little bit since it's literally on fire, but it's not like gonna kill me. Next up is Sherby. I don't know what Sherby is, but it looks good because it's like a waffle cone, but you can put it like you can lay it down on the waffle cone. It looks cool. But the flavors are questionable. Like green apple, it looks like, or maybe mint, orange or mango, and then strawberry. I don't really know what like the flavors is. If we're going like best, like what I think it is, I think it's green apple, orange, and strawberry, which would taste pretty good. But the uncertainty is off, so I'm gonna say it's a 5 out of 10. It could be a 3 out of 10 if it was all the bad stuff like mint, mango, and strawberry. That would just be a terrible combo. But if it was like green apple, orange, and strawberry, it would probably be like a 7 out of 10. It's like the questionability that I don't like, so let's just remain at 5 out of 10. Next up is Fruity Snack Pod. This thing has kiwis, like banana slices, mango, or no, it might be cantaloupe. Then we have some like pineapple looking, like soft pineapples, and some strawberries. Like, I don't know what's going on, and the fact that they're all dried. Is this made of other dried snacks? This thing like took other snacks and dried them out. I don't like dry fruits. Why would you do this? I don't like it. Like, why? 2 out of 10. Disgusting. Next up is Mini Maki and Mega Maki. I don't know if this is sushi or something else, but I don't really like sushi. I don't know what the big deal is. Like, I like sushi, but only if it's just sushi. Like, rice, fish, and that's it. Maybe a little bit of seasoning, but that's it. I just feel like it tastes too bland. And if you add more stuff, it tastes too weird. Maybe if it was, like, if I salted it, it would taste better, but I don't think you're supposed to do that to sushi. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep it at a 4 out of 10, cause this, like, I don't know what's really in here, but if it's sushi with extra stuff on it, then I don't really like it. So yeah, we're gonna keep both of them at like 4 out of 10. I don't know. Next up is barbecue burger. If you like barbecue burgers, then like I don't know what to tell you, because barbecue burgers, they're good. But the thing about them is, if you eat them, you will explode in your pants. Cause I can already see the sauce and the stuff, and those are some spicy fries. I told you I take spice, but when it's like this amount, to the point where I'm literally gonna be stuck in the bathroom for the next 5 weeks, I'm not eating it. It probably tastes really good, which is why I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But the fact that it's gonna explode my pants, like, it would have been 10 out of 10 if it if it was just like bacon and some like spicy fries. But like the fact that it probably is like some like toxic sauce in there that's probably gonna like nuke, like it's gonna feel like a nuke in my mouth. I don't know. It's the uncertainty, because it, like, some restaurants will put like a spice level, and then some restaurants will say, hey, it's super spicy, and then it turns out to be like super like not spicy. And the fries that come with the thing are more spicy than the thing that's actually supposed to be spicy. It's like super weird. So yeah, 7 out of 10 would be great. Next to is sweet frieder. I hate sweet fries. If you like sweet fries, you're disgusting, and you should get off my channel, because I hate sweet fries. That's probably gonna offend a lot of people, but I hate sweet fries. I don't like them. I don't like them at all, because I feel like if I'm gonna have a barbecue burger or a regular burger, I do not want like sweetness in that combination. I want it to be like not sweet at all. It's supposed to be the opposite of sweet. So why would I put sweet fries in my food? This is a 1 out of 10, obviously. Get out of here. Next up is ribblepede. Ribblepede ribs are awesome. I don't know why. They're like one of the best inventions by man. Like, of course, like, it kind of feels weird to like know, like, I don't know about you, but I can feel my ribs through my stomach, and it feels weird that you're eating another like animal's, like, those are its ribs. Like, you can feel your ribs. That's what you're eating right now, but from another animal. It just feels kind of weird and off-putting. But other than that, if I'm not thinking about that, then yeah, because the one thing I don't like about ribs are the bones and how you have to eat around it, because sometimes I missed it. Like, I think there's a bunch of meat on it, but it turns out to be a little bit of meat on it, and I bite it, and then my teeth get shattered or cracked. So the fact that like the bones are squishy all the way through makes me like really, like, I really want to eat this now, because it'll just be like simple, just chewing right through the bone. I bet you the bone would taste like rice though. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Next up is popcorn. Oh, sorry, I mean Poptic, but my point is, who just eats one popcorn? It's like with a strawberry. Who just eats one strawberry? If we're just gonna say how it tastes, then obviously I'd say, like, obviously it's like 7 out of 10. Popcorn's one of the best things on earth if it's correctly salted without any cheese or chocolate. Who puts that on their like popcorn? But the thing is, I don't like one popcorn. If I'm gonna eat like one popcorn, then it's gonna be after I eat a whole bag of popcorn. I need like a whole thing of these. And the thing is, you can only find 4 of these in the Scorch Gorge. So it's like I'm only gonna have like eight popcorns and like the next 2 days. So like I don't know why I would hunt for like days to get all these Popticks. Maybe Elizabeth will find more luck and find like a secret stash of like a bunch of Popticks, but for now it's gonna be like 7 out of 10 for taste. But if we're just gonna do one, then it's gonna be like 1 out of 10. Like, no. Next up is Spuddy. Spuddy is like, barbecue burgers are awesome. Barbecue burgers, not that. Boiled potatoes. I don't know how I mixed those two things up, but boiled potatoes are awesome. I just don't. Why did you put the butter on the top? I don't really know why you did that. I don't really like butter, so let's take that off of there. And then yeah, baked potatoes are awesome. Why did I say boiled? I'm messing up everything for Spuddy. This is doing him injustice. But the point is, like, potatoes are awesome. So I don't like. I eat them all. Like, if you go back to like your early days in kindergarten, like they give you whole freaking baked potatoes, and they taste like decent. I mean, Rhonda could have put a little bit more salt on mine, but still. Next up, is scrapino. Scrapino is like I don't really like peppers. Peppers are good like with other foods, maybe depending on the food, but like by themselves, that's like kind of dumb. So no, 1 out of 10. By the way, Spuddy's 7 out of 10. Next up is Shy Weenie Worm, and I don't know why you fed this to me, because it does literally everything wrong. It has like a sesame seed bun or whatever the heck that is. Next up, it has ectoplasm for freaking lettuce. It has like yellow peppers in there, or like they're different from the mustard, so it's like some kind of like freaking like yellow peppers, random peppers, some what looks like sugar cubes up in there. And then we have like 2 tomatoes, like no. Then we have a whole like half a pickle, and then we have like mustard on it. Like, what is this? Like, you did everything wrong. And don't even say like, oh, like the lettuce is okay. That is not lettuce. That is literally like, that's like if you had diarrhea after going to like a nuclear waste plant. That is not lettuce. That is no, 1 out of 10. They did everything wrong. Next up is Cheetos. I mean Cheepoof. Cheetos are awesome. Not to mention mixed with Doritos. Like it's a flying Dorito and Cheeto. Like those are the 2 best chips. Except for like salt and vinegar, like Lay's, obviously. But like these are like 2 of the like main chips that you be eating every day. And the puffy Cheetos, okay, I don't know, but like some days I'm feeling like the puffy Cheetos. Some days I'm feeling the little small ones that are super crunchy. I can go either way. But like this is like I get the crunch from the Doritos and like the poofiness for like out of the Cheetos. It's like you like saw this, you like looked into my mind and said like, okay, bet, and like made it. This thing's 7 out of 10, easy. And of course, the thing that we all ate, I don't know why, but I love white cheddar. I don't know why. It's like I always eat this, so it's like 8 out of 10, like upgrade. And I think the Doritos are like Cool Ranch, bro. Like these, like they're literally making a Cheeto and Dorito, like insane. I've never seen like a cheddar, white cheddar Cheeto, but whatever. 8 out of 10. Next up is Rock Candy with Crystal Sweetie Fly. Rock Candy is bussin', man. I don't know what it is about Rock Candy, but it's so good. It tastes like a lollipop, but there's so much more of it. I don't know why. Like every time I go to like the mall, I see this Rock Candy. I'm so tempted to get it. I'm so tempted to just walk over there. Like, can I get the whole thing? I don't know why. I love like Rock Candy. I don't know why. It's so good for no reason, and I'm gonna eat it until the day I die, and I'm gonna die like looking like Nikado avocado, but I don't care. So I'm gonna say like 8 out of 10. These are delicious. Next up is a lime with green peel bug. Limes are disgusting. Limes are sour. Me don't like sour. I mean, unless it's like with candy or something that's supposed to be sour. But this is like an unripe lemon. This is an unripe lemon, and you're disguising it as something else. You're a liar. You are a liar. This is a 2 out of 10. Next up is Fluffy Snack Pod. I can't rate this one because I don't know what exactly is inside of it. It looks like carrots, like some black stuff, some like baos or something from China, some like cheddars up in there, and like some Brussels sprouts. I don't even know what's in here. But the things that I'm able to make out looks like crab, and it's all sprinkled with like pepper. Like who puts like black pepper on carrots? Like, I don't even know what this is, and it looks disgusting, and I can taste it by looking at it, and I'm gagging internally. That's 1 out of 10. Easy. Next up is Loaded Spuddy. They took everything from Spuddy and said, hey, let's make it 10 times worse. And that's what they did. But, like, instead of just putting it in, like, bronze wrapping, because, you know, this is the bronze tier of baked potatoes, they put it in gold wrapping, making it seem like it's, like, legendary. Not to mention, it's sweet. I was just saying, if I'm going to eat something that's supposed to taste one way and it tastes the other way, that's not how it's supposed to go. I'm not eating that. No, 1 out of 10. Next up is tacos. And this is literally in every one of my tacos. Meat, sour cream, lettuce, cheese. That's it. And that's exactly what it does, with some peppers on it. And that's probably okay because it's like a Mexican food. Like, you're probably supposed to put peppers on it, and that probably enhances the flavor. So I'm probably gonna go try it to see if peppers really help the flavor, and it's probably gonna be true. So I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. It's one of the best foods on earth. Next up is Giga Chad over here. We got the Giga Chad of foods. First up, we got a whole freaking burrito for a bite. Whole burrito. Then we got a whole tacos, like 2 tacos. Then we have like a taco roll for the neck, and then we have a Dorito for the head. It literally takes all the foods that was talking up this entire thing and just fuses them into one. And now it's coming to attack you. This thing is absolutely insane. I'm gonna go 10 out of 10 because this is probably one of the best foods on earth. Next up is Black Loves. It's olive. Get it up out of here. It's 1 out of 10. Next up is Buffalo Locust. Wings and like chicken like wings and chicken like drums are awesome, especially if they have spicy sauce on it. But the thing is, chicken's like, oh no, they're buffalo wings. And chicken, it's a chicken drum. Okay. Wait, hold on a second. Buffaloes can't fly, so what are you feeding me? They don't have wings either. Pause. Okay. Whatever. It's like an 8 out of 10. It looks really delicious, and I probably would snatch it out of the sky and like shove it in my mouth. It probably has no bones. It's probably kind of like riddle pea in that way. So yeah, definitely 8 out of 10. Next up is eggs, and I swear if anyone says sunny side up is the best type of egg, I don't know what to say to you. You're just wrong. I don't like sunny side up eggs, and I don't think anyone does unless like you're British, which I don't. Majority of the people watching this video are from the US, so everyone here likes scrambled eggs. So no, easy 1 out of 10. No one likes sunny side up here. There's a flapjack, a rack with bacon. Pancakes and bacon. I already said that waffles are way better, and I also said that bacon is way worse than sausages. So I gave Wapstacker Rack a 10 out of 10, and this is probably a 5 out of 10. It's trying to do a half-ass job, and they're doing everything wrong. Next up is Score Pepper. It's the same thing. Peppers by himself, disgusting. 1 out of 10. Because these ones are extra hot, so it's like you're basically just eating fire. Next up is Enchilito. Burritos are one of the best foods on earth, and it's an easy 8 out of 10. I mean, come on, it's a burrito. Everybody likes burritos. Come on now, it's obvious. 8 out of 10. Next up is blackberries, and for this one, they're too hard. I said raspberries are too soft, and I feel like they're moldy. But these ones, it's like there's a piece of wood inside the like blackberry. Like, I don't know what it is, like, but there's always like this wood in it, and I feel like I'm not supposed to eat it, but I can't really get it out of my mouth now. It's already swallowed and crunched up. So 4 out of 10. I don't know what it is, and it makes me feel like I'm not supposed to eat it, and it's poisonous, but I always just turn out fine. So like 4 out of 10. They're decent. Next up is Sunny D, and this is based on Sunny D, which I'm kind of like curious about because it's either Fanta or Sunny D, because I don't remember Sunny D coming in a can. But either way, it's still like a 10 out of 10. This is like one of the best drinks ever. So like Sunny D is already really good because it's like pretty healthy. It's not like completely unhealthy. And it tastes good. But Fanta is even better. So easy 10 out of 10. Next up is cheese. Cheese and crackers is awful. I don't like cheese, and I don't really like crackers unless they're like saltine crackers. So 2 out of 10. Next up is beef jerky. Yeah, I love beef jerky. I love beef jerky. Beef jerky is like one of the best foods because like they're little snacks, but it feels like you're having a whole steak in one bite. That's just so good, and they're so tough. It's like hard to eat them, but I like the challenge, like trying to like pull it apart. Oh my god, it feels like tastes so good. The texture is also like awesome. So easy 10 out of 10 for this too. I just really like this Sizzling Sands. It has a bunch of good foods. Next up is Bombino. I don't know if this is pizza roll or Hot Pocket, but I'm gonna say pizza roll because, you know, this thing. And I'm gonna say 5 out of 10 because I've never tried either a Hot Pocket or a pizza roll, so I can't really say if it's good or not. It's probably super hot though since it explodes. Next up is Masa Supreme, and this is easily 1 out of 10. Now, don't get me wrong, pizza is one of my favorite foods. It's probably the favorite food of my entire life. But the thing is, pizza is supposed to be like it's supposed to be like wet, like with a bunch of sauce and like juicy. not like juicy, but like wet and like chunky. This is dry and thin. It's literally a piece of paper. And like I said before, everybody knows that the only good part about pizza is the pepperoni. So why did you put peppers? You put like little like meat noses. Then you like had like black olives and like all this other stuff. Like, what are you doing? You are doing everything wrong. It's a 1 out of 10. Next up is Sugar Pine Woods, and we're probably gonna have to hurry because we're running out of time. Oreos are obviously a 10 out of 10. They're one of my favorite cookies. They probably are my favorite cookie. Next up is s'mores. The only part I like about s'mores is the chocolate. Period. 1 out of 10. Next up is cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon rolls are a deep childly thing. I love cinnamon rolls because I ate them all the time when I was a really tiny idiot of a kid. So obviously it's 10 out of 10. Next up is honeybee, and I hate honey. My dad used to collect like a bunch of honey for like no reason. Like, bunch of honey. Don't know why. And I don't really like honey at all. So, like 4 out of 10. Next up is donuts. I like donuts, but I hate strawberry donuts. I only like glazed, maybe a chocolate with sprinkles. So 2 out of 10. I'll still, actually like 6 out of 10. I'll still eat it, but like I don't like it. Because it's a donut. Obviously I'm going to eat it. Next up is yellow peel bug. Lemons are okay, but with like you squeeze the juice out of it onto something else. You just don't eat the lemon. 2 out of 10. Next up is popsicles, and these are great popsicles, obviously, and great popsicles are awesome with a whopping 9 out of 10 with 8,000 calories coming your way, so you're probably going to be super fat. I've already made a Nikado avocado joke today, so I'm going to do that. You're going to be really fat after you eat this. But it's still a 9 out of 10 because obviously popsicles are one of the best foods on earth. Next up is Rainbow Sweetie Fly. Everyone wants to eat these as a kid. I don't know why, but like teachers had these. We always wanted to try one, but we never could because they were like for like at the end of the year stuff. And then when we tried to win it, we never won it. So I've tried one of these recently, and they live up to their hype so well. They're so good. 10 out of 10. Next up is nuts. I hate nuts, but I like the chocolate little dips and like the white ones too, and like the peanut butter ones. All of those make it a easy 8 out of 10. The nuts still suck though. The only thing I like about them are the like little like chocolate like dip things. I don't know. Next up is Chippy. Chocolate chip cookies are amazing, but only when they're hard. I don't like it when they're like soft and gooey. That's disgusting. Next up, oh yeah, by the way, this is like 6 out of 10 because it's on Frosted Pig, so it's probably super like cold. Next up is Chili Nilly. Chili Nilly and ice cream sandwiches are awesome, but only when they're shaped like Mickey, because I've had one recently that was shaped like Mickey. It was super good. The mouse tastes good. So I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. They're super good. Next up is Flutter Jam. Peanut butter and peanut butter sandwiches are awesome. Peanut butter and peanut butter, not peanut butter and jelly. Because peanut butter and jelly is like you slap mud on a sandwich and put peanut butter on it and said, hey, it's a sandwich. That's not a sandwich. Obviously, peanut butter and peanut butter are the best things on earth. But since I used to eat these a bunch as a kid, I'm going to say 9 out of 10. Plus, it's like represents my channel. Anyways, next up is Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah, I said this. 7 out of 10, or 8 out of 10, whatever. Next up is Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is one of the best like soda drinks, but I feel like I get like 10 times fatter every time I like take a sip. So 4 out of 10. It tastes good, but I feel like I'm super unhealthy after drinking it. Next up is Stoodler. I hate stew, and stew's the thing that you like put together after everything else went wrong. It's a bowl of disappointment and sadness. Get it out of here. Next up is egg rolls, and egg rolls are good, but you're gonna get some box and some of the unflavored meat that's inside of here. It looks like they tried to wrap a tortilla around some bland meat, and like there are a bunch of bubbles popped up around it. 2 out of 10. Next up is Banoppers. I don't like bananas, but I'll still eat them, so 6 out of 10. Next up is Scoopy. This is chocolate, vanilla, and ice cream, or chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry ice cream. This is the classic. Obviously, it's an 8 out of 10 just from nostalgia. Next up is Cherry. Cherries are disgusting. 2 out of 10. Next up is Scooby Banoopy. Cherries and bananas with whipped cream are like all the things are disgusting, but with the 2 best things. 1 out of 10. You like made everything wrong. Next up is Instabug. They are based on like the social media darlings that live in front of the camera, full with glitter, and then get eaten by predators, and then everyone forgets who they are after a few days. So, like, ew. But I like their foods, like cupcakes and donut holes. They're awesome. I don't know what the middle thing is, but it's like Oreo but blue. So I'm gonna say it's 8 out of 10 because I really like the two other things, but I don't know what the middle thing is. So Next up is Melty Snack Pod. They're M&Ms. Everyone likes M&Ms. 7 out of 10. Next up is Baby Cake Legs, and this is birthday flavored cake. Obviously, it's 10 out of 10, and this one's just bigger, okay? Next up is Royal Bunger. Royal Bunger is a burger, but 10 times the size, and I'll eat tater tots. I don't like tater tots, but I'll still eat them. Get the lettuce out of here, though. That's disgusting. 10 out of 10. Cheddar Orb. Like, cheddar balls are really cool, but not when there's a bunch of dirt all over them. And I hate cheddar orb, so 4 out of 10. Next up is Millie Mochi. Mochi's good, but if it's a specific flavor. This looks like green apple or mint, and I don't think I'll really like either of those. So 3 out of 10. Next up is spaghetti and rust and other things. This looks like unappetizing and gross. I don't know why, but like I like spaghetti, but not the meatballs. The meatballs are the worst part. So I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. Next up is Macaroni. Macaroni is good, but if it's made by the right person. This looks like it looks like shiny. It looks like plastic. It looks gross. But hey, it's still macaroni, and like I like noodles, so 7 out of 10. Or 6 out of 10. Next up is Tikka Masala. I don't know what this is, but it looks like a chicken wing wrapped around in like 2 tortillas. So I'm just gonna say 7 out of 10. I don't know what it is. It looks like a spicy chicken wing wrapped in all that stuff. So I don't know, but it looks good. Next up is Pilo Bite. I don't like pie, and I also don't like nuts, like I just said. You made everything wrong again. And how is this thing evasive? It doesn't really run until like you attack it. Next up is Chocoland. Chocoland's one of my favorite Bugsnax in the entire game. And it's the 3 things that I like about the the things that are good, the things that are pretty good about the nut thing. I like the nuts too. They're really good. Lies. Next up is celery sticks. Celery's good. Celery's really good. And it's like probably like my second favorite vegetable. But why put peanut butter on there? Like peanut butter is like sweet, but I want it to be like savory. So you made it kind of wrong. It's probably not that bad, but still. So like 3 out of 10. Oh, by the way, this is 10 out of 10 for reasons. Next up is deviled eggler. Deviled eggs are really good, and I really like them. And they're like, I don't know why, but I really like deviled eggs. So it's 9 out of 10. Deviled eggs are awesome. Next up is Shuttle Boulder Rex. It starts out as an amazing monster made of cheese. So many selections, and then it's just some like cheese from I don't know where. 2 out of 10. And then finally, the cappuccino, which took forever to find. And I don't like coffee. And I don't like glass either. So 2 out of 10. Super rare bug snack, but also like probably one of the worst. And that is everything. If you liked today's video, then like and subscribe, because I do stuff like this every single day. And look out, because I'm gonna still be doing Bugsnax content, because I have to do every mail quest. Then I had to do every achievement, because this is like one of my like favorite games in the entire series. And I definitely want to play it some more. And if once we hit 1,000 or like 100,000 subscribers, which will probably take a really long time and might never happen, but I'm hoping here, I'll maybe play it again and like share my experiences with the game. But anyways, if you liked today's video, like and subscribe as always, and bye guys.